once you really start to scale your business, you're going to realize that it kind of is like growing grass or some weeds. After a period of time, you just need to go in and mow the grass or cut the leaves. What I mean by that is all of our clients run massive, or at least most of them are running pretty large businesses with hundreds of employees. And so I'm just really good friends with the owners, the entrepreneurs that started the business that now have grown it. And what you see every single person online say, which really bugs me, say you want to systematize everything, and then you're just going to kind of have a passive income business that generates you $2 million per year, positive free cash flow. I mean, in theory, that sounds like the easiest thing in the world, but in practice, that is substantially more challenging, or that's what every single entrepreneur would do. But that is almost never how it works out. Even when you systematize everything, even when you have the KPIs in place, once you have the SOPs, once you have all these things that all these system guys talk about, it still really just comes down to people. But what always happens in every single business is you're going to have a department, and I'm going to use my buddy Ken McElroy. He has a pretty large business with 300 full-time people. And in his business, he has different verticals and different categories. Let's go with the marketing department. He has, let's say, 20 full-time people in his marketing department. And what happens is that marketing department will be managed by one person, and then you have all the workers underneath it. And that marketing managers and the people are always going to say, well, to get better results, we're going to need more people. That ends up hiring more people. You end up having another manager. You end up growing that team. But usually the results don't grow with it, because that person is not thinking of the bottom line of the business. They're not thinking how much is this person going to generate in income, or how much money are they going to save the business. They're just thinking, well, we're kind of working, we're working at full capacity, let's bring on more people. And what always happens is someone like Ken will come into his marketing department, he'll cut the grass, he'll, let's say, weed out the people that are not a good fit, he'll make everything more efficient, he'll make everything better, and it'll be running incredibly lean, incredibly good. It'll be crushing it. And then what will happen is 6 to 8 months later, people start to roll out, the things happen in your personal life, and you end up growing the weeds. You end up hiring people that aren't needed, you end up doing things that aren't pushing the needle for the bottom line, and that's because someone like Ken will step away to focus on something else. And so I do not want to be a glorified babysitter. And that's really what a lot of businesses turn into. It's babysitting on steroids, because there is a lot of money involved. But when you have 12 different departments and 12 different verticals of your business, there's always going to be things that are going wrong, and you're going to have to figure out what's going wrong, what's happening, how can you fix it, and how can you be more productive and make more money for a business. But almost every single one of my friends are in that camp. So as I'm scaling, I'm thinking, how do we not go through that? Because I don't think every single business in the world has to do that. And the only thing that I can come to, it is a people issue. If you have the best people in the entire world that understand how what they are doing is impacting the bottom line, and they know that they are going to be rewarded as the bottom line increases, then it should be a more incentive-based system. But I don't know. We don't have 300 employees, and we have not scaled to that extent. It's just something that I've seen over and over and over again with every single one of the clients. Right now we have a lean, mean team that's very good, and I love it. I'm having a lot of fun. Today it fucking sucked, but usually everything's going very well. I don't want to come on here and just be a Debbie Downer, because most things in business are going exceptional right now. We're actually growing. I had the beginning of the year, I had an unrealistic expectation for how fast we were going to grow, and we are actually growing at that exact speed at which I was hoping for, which is insane. I think that we have quadrupled the business since January, which is astronomical. I mean, that actually, it's almost been more of a 5x. That is insane to even think about. And we're really starting to ramp up, and you hit this point of exponential growth. And I think by 6 months from now, we will probably be double from where we are today, which is, we are jamming right now. Absolutely jamming. I think we'll probably have 40 full-time people, which is insane. And everything is going very well. But with anything, there's going to be issues. And I hardly ever think about the good things that are going on, and I usually just think about the bad. And right now, there's a lot of bad things going on, but that's what happens when you are scaling a business, because now that we have different departments, even though some departments are going very good, others are not. And so something's always going wrong at all times. And I guess if it wasn't, there wouldn't be anything for us to do. Right now, I just want to go take a nap. I just drank a late night or late afternoon coffee. I don't think it's gonna help, but that is for me to handle. Let's see how the guys are doing. I know that they are probably working hard. And if you are in Lima, Peru, which is where we are for the next month, you have to be going to Napoleon Coffee Shop. Thank you, sir. Buenas. Let's see. We got the fellas. We got Mosway. You don't yet see Postway.
But where's Postway?
Mosway, Postway, and I'm Hostway. Well, we've been the Trace Amigos. Absolutely just tearing shit up.